However, one rule is mandatory. Your product or services should not be of any pharmacy or any medical equipment, okay? Because if it does, then it will seriously do damage to the person who is buying it. Okay. Hello friends. Today I'll be talking about a phenomena which is very common happening in the industry. It is called Kuch Bech Dal effect, KBBD. In English it is called sell anything effect. What happens here is that if there's a huge demand in the market for a certain product or service, the manufacturer or the seller, and if the manufacturer and the seller is not able to produce it due to certain reasons or many other reasons like the manufacturing cost or the raw materials required for making the product, what he does, he builds a substandard quality product, okay, and he distributes it. Okay, now you're getting in what context I'm saying that, because this is actually a phenomena which is followed by a lot of business owners. But I strongly criticize this, I strongly disapprove this form of phenomena, because if you're not able to produce, if you're not able to build something that is fully in the best version of what you are selling, then you should not sell it. Okay, that's my personal opinion. Others may criticize or may not approve. All right. So what happens in this phenomena is that there is an order in the market, there is a requirement in the market for a lot of some products or services, and you pick up that demand, you pick up that request, and you start manufacturing. But due to certain reasons, you're not able to produce it in the best version of what you usually produce, right? Due to maybe lack of raw materials, labor costs, or machineries not available, a lot of other reasons. So what do? You build a substandard quality of that product and you distribute it. All right. Now, in certain cases, it may be good, but in other cases, it may not be. Now, how to differentiate between it being good or bad? Okay. So it may be good if the products that you are selling or the services that you are giving, it's solving certain limit, certain amount of the pain that which is faced by the customers. Say for example, a customer has a need, okay, and you are able to solve slightly some areas, some degree of his problem, but you're not able to sell it, you're not able to solve the entire problem, then it's fine. All right. But if the problem that you are trying to solve of the customer actually does not, and it creates a bigger problem for the customer, then you should not go for this. All right. So the sell anything effect or the Kuch Bech Dal effect, KBBD, should be applied logically if it is helpful for the customer or if it is not helpful for the customer. All right. So I think I'm able to explain you this effect. Now, if you are totally convinced that your product or services is not doing some serious damage to the customer because it's of substandard quality, you also need to follow two important rules. However, one rule is mandatory. Your product or services should not be of any pharmacy or any medical equipment, okay? Because if it does, then it will seriously do damage to the person who is buying it, okay? So any other criteria other than the necessity products like consumables, like eatable stuffs or medicines or pharmacy items, all right? So the two criterias that you need to follow if you are selling, if you are into the zone of selling the products Kuch Bech Dal, KBBD, okay? The two important criteria are, number one, you should convey to the customers that you are using this method, that you are not able to gather all the raw materials that is required for manufacturing the product, or the other reasons like machineries and labor output, all these reasons, you should convey it to the customer. You should tell the customer that you're not able to produce your product or services to the best possible version, right? You should clearly tell the customer so that the customer is aware that the product is not of that high quality that he expected. All right. Now this will save your face, and later the customer will not criticize and will not tell you that your product is not good. All right. This is the number one criteria that you need to follow. Okay. The second is the price should be at the bare minimum. Okay. Whatever price that you are selling your product or services should be at a very low cost, just covering the output and the manufacturing cost of that product. Okay. And a slightly more so that you get a slight amount of profits. Okay. Now this is not on a humanitarian grounds, but I'm saying this because it is the criteria that you need to follow. All right. So if you like this video, hit the like button and comment below if you have some opinions about this process of this phenomena. All right. And if you need any requirement for your business, or if you want to understand business in a better way, I suggest you subscribe to the channel and hit the like button and also the notification bell so that you get notified whenever there's a new video coming out. All right. So it's Pradeep signing off. See you next in the coming video.